What do you do if you find out there's a warrant against you in New Jersey? I've gotten many calls over my career where people have come to me and they'll say, Steve, the police stopped me and they told me there's a warrant out for my arrest. How does this happen? I didn't even know I had a problem. This is a common occurrence that happens. And how does this happen? Here's the common ways a warrant can be issued against you and you don't even know it. And then I'll tell you what you need to do to correct it. The most common, believe it or not, are simple things like traffic tickets. So you may have gotten a traffic ticket without even realizing it. The ticket's put on your window, it blows away, or it's a $5 or $10 meaningless ticket and you figure, nobody's gonna care. But unfortunately what happens is after a while, if it's not paid, a warrant is issued for your arrest. Now, it's not a warrant where they're gonna haul you off to jail and you're in big trouble, but it could create a problem if you're ever stopped by the police. Now, other warrants are issued for, other purposes where somebody is charged in a criminal case and they fail to show up to court. That's what's called a bench warrant. But in any event, and I've had cases where people have had bench warrants issued to them for years, commonly occurring in DWI cases or some low-level criminal cases where law enforcement is really not looking for you because the nature of the crime or the DWI is not high enough for them to care. But eventually people will call me up and say, hey, I got this DWI 9 years ago, I want to take care of it. What do you do? Well, obviously the first thing you do is you get a hold of a lawyer. And quite simply in New Jersey, what a lawyer will do is simply just write a letter to a court and say, hey, look, my client has a warrant against them. They're back. They want to answer the charges. Can we appear in court and have the judge vacate the warrant? And that is what you want mostly, is to vacate the warrant. And 9 out of 10 times that can be done just with a simple letter. And then the warrant is vacated, you go and take care of your problem, and you can continue on with life. So obviously it's scary to hear the words warrant for my arrest, but if you ever do hear those words from a police officer or somehow you find out about it, just stay calm, try and assess the situation, call a criminal lawyer. The criminal lawyer could 9 out of 10 times get it vacated, and eventually you could resolve the problem that caused it, and you don't really have to worry about that anymore. If you find yourself in this situation and you have any questions, you could always give me a call at the phone number listed below, or for further information about this topic or the criminal justice system in general, go to my website, www.ghlawnyj.com.